So what's up, guys? This is ThePowerUpMushroom. We just got out of Tomb Raider on this Disney right here. I was waiting to excuse for like the while that it took to review the movie because I wanted to go see it with him because he's a huge Tomb Raider fan. Like, really, if anything, Tomb Raider was as kind of our thing. But first off, I wanted to ask you, what'd you think of the movie?
I think it was great. I think
Yeah,
it was very good especially for a video game movie.
yeah. I don't know. It surprised me because let me just say that right off the bat, the actress they chose for it, Laura Croft. I was a little uneasy at first, but in the movie, I think she carried the entire thing. Like as Laura, as a character, and as everyone, the character that everyone knows, she did a fantastic job as Laura, and I think she did what?
Yeah, her acting was on par,
Yeah, it was on
especially
point.
taking on an iconic role.
And yeah, especially when you have that, I think that she did a fantastic job. I don't think they should have anyone else play Laura other than her, but she was a really good character.
Yeah, I would hope not.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no.
should just continue the movies by herself.
Yeah, that's all her because she was an amazing actress. And they did set it up for a
Yeah,
sequel.
they did set up the sequel, so that's good to know.
Yeah, and for a lot of people, I heard some people they were a little scared about it being a direct copy and paste from the game. It really isn't. There are some things they
Yeah,
have.
well, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. There's some things they have, but it's more inspired by the game, and then the movie just kind of plays out that way. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna basically say the same thing. Uh, Yeah, it does have those tiny details from key moments in the game, but it just basically, like you said, it takes from it and makes it its own.
Yeah, and I think that's the best thing they could have done. If anything, a lot of movies or movies based on video games need to do that, where they stop trying to copy and paste every single little thing from the game and try to put it in the movie because I don't think it works. And but this one I think is definitely a stepping stone. If anything, I think this is like what like this could be the Spider-Man to video games. Like it's kind
Could
of
be.
it's starting it up.
Wait, Tobey
Oh,
Maguire supported Spider-Man?
what?
Tobey Maguire
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire
Or you,
Spider-Man.
or I can't even remember his name right now.
What Andrew Garfield Spider-Man?
Yeah, Andrew Garfield.
I don't know, or this could be the X-Men First Class.
Could be.
Yeah, there you go. It's the X-Men First Class, the video game movies, because I think they did a good job. But I don't want people getting their hopes up. This is a video game movie. Not saying that it's all good, but it just surprised us from what we
Very surprising.
yeah. Or your expectations, were they high or low?
I'm not even gonna lie, they was low going into it.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm prepared not to enjoy this.
exactly. Yeah, I'm with him right there. Like I went into this movie thinking straight up that there's no way I'm gonna like this movie. Like I went in with low expectations, but just seeing it because I'm just like, it's Tomb Raider. It's a video game movie. Worst case scenario, it-
You just lost
yeah, I
$20.
just lost $20. But it's just like screw it. So I went in. And, yeah, we came out happy. It wasn't a bad movie, but then again, it's not like a mind blowing movie. It's not no
Yeah,
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
it's not great, but it still gives you that Indiana Jones feel. It makes you feel like you're actually in the game
Yeah,
in a sense.
or like you're on an adventure or something. They nailed the traps and the tomb part. I do like those scenes. If anything, if you want me to need some negative about it, I wasn't a fan of the villain. I really wasn't. I don't know you.
I have mixed feelings about him. I mean, I
Yeah,
thought he did okay, but I feel like he could do better.
yeah. And him and I think the dad, they were cool, I guess, at the beginning, but there's some parts, they do the little overreacting or the one-liners kind of sucked. Like it was cheesy. I don't know how
Yeah,
you feel.
to be expected. Yeah,
Yeah, it's what you'd expect, but like the characters, they did their best with what they could with the script.
hmm
But I think the person who did the best, like I think she's amazing, is the actress.
yeah,
Like
she
because
really
she
grabbed
carried,
that.
yeah, she carried that movie all the way through. And I just wish I think in the beginning they should have focused a little more on her survival. I did like,
Yeah, that's what I feel as well. But
yeah,
What do you think about the action?
The action. Uh, I liked I liked the action with Laura. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this. Like, what action are you talking about?
Like around where she gets captured. 'Cause
I
that was like the only main action part of
yeah.
the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I thought the action was It wasn't bad. It was nice little filler. To kind of keep the audience going. It just wasn't something I would say Oscar worthy or anything. It's thriller action. If anything, there's a thriller movie with thriller action. So movies like Taken or like those one hit movies that are just like, hey, it's a good popcorn flick or something. It's action. It's there. I was really more into her survival and stuff. I think they should have built on more there because it got interesting. Because once the survival started, where she was kind of, you see in the trailer how she's like running through the woods or like she jumps off the plane or onto the plane and stuff. It shows her injuries like afterwards and all that, and the way she develops like by her first kill or her first, her helping bandage her wound or whatever. It's stuff like that. I felt like if they would have put more time into it, I think they could have built her character way better. Because I like that part a lot more
Yeah,
than the rest of the movie.
I'm glad you brought that up because I liked that they kept the her first kill reaction in the movie, but I just feel like it didn't have as much impact as the game did when she had her first kill.
Yeah,
It seemed a little bit pushed in a way, like fake.
yeah. I don't know. If anything, I think they could have done it differently. The way she kills takes her first kill. But not only that, but I think also a part that killed it was that how some movies like they'll have a moment and then immediately they'll switch the mood
Yep.
like that. Like she does her first kill. No spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's just when she does her first kill, the mood changes within the next 30 seconds, and it's just like you had the feels going, and
Did it just
yeah,
instantly went away?
yeah, and then they
It's
just
just like
drop the ball, and you're just like, oh, okay, let's move on to the next act. Like, it was cut so short. I think they should have like kept it going a little longer because that would have really helped the movie out. But it's not a big issue. It's just something that like, if I was there and they asked me what did you think of the scene, I'm like, let that scene play out a little longer because
yeah,
it really was
a
just
little longer. At
yeah, a
least.
little longer.
Because like you said, it was grabbing you and then it just let you go.
Yeah. I was hoping that you felt that too. And then not only that, like right after her first kill, she can murder anybody after that. She goes on a massacre. So
Just like the game.
yeah, just like the game.
After the first kill, that's where it
Yeah,
starts.
and but yeah, it wasn't that bad of a movie. I enjoyed it. It's probably something I'd probably buy on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Well, just because I'm a fan, so I'm definitely gonna buy it.
Yeah, and if anyone asks like, should we go see the movie? I'd say, you know what? If you like the Tomb Raider games and your expectations are kind of low, uh, we can go see it. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, you'd most definitely enjoy it. It takes a lot from the source material, unlike Dragon Ball Evolution. But I mean, if you're thinking it's gonna be a bad movie, it's not. It's really a decent movie it's worth the money, I would say.
Yeah, I think a lot of people they're kind of on par with that. Like they're agreeing with that. Is that it's a decent movie. It's not something that like it's like I said. It's not like an Avengers or some big movie. It's a thriller. In the end of the day, it is a thriller, and it fits the description as like hey, it's a nice action adventure movie. And if you're thinking or you're gonna ask like where does it sit on those kind of movies where you're exploring ancient tombs or treasure hunts, is better than the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and better than both National Treasure movies.
I can take that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can take that.
I'll put it like if someone asked me like, "Hey, you want to watch National Treasure or Indiana Jones 4?" I'd say, "No, I'd rather watch Tomb Raider." That's where I put the movie.
Yeah, it leaves it with a lot of room of development in
Yeah,
the coming next movie. So I just feel like it's gonna jump up in the next movie.
yeah,
Like they're gonna take it to a new level.
Yeah, so I just like if you guys are taking this like, oh, we need to go see this movie. I'm just saying like, don't have your expectations super high. Just go in with just a moderate. I'm gonna see a movie because you'll find the enjoyment of just being surprised. You know, that's the kind of movie it is. But yeah, anything else? Anything you didn't like?
Uh, no, for the most part, I enjoyed it for the most part. Like I said, it's just the few things that really got to me, like her first kill scene and the uh, the guerrilla warfare scene. I wish there was more of that
Yeah,
and more survival scenes, but other than that, as
yeah,
a Lara Croft fan, I'm happy about how this movie turned out.
yeah. Same here. So, and then they didn't really have a big budget. So, with the stuff that they came out with the kind of budget they had, I'm pretty sure they made their money back. Like that was really decent. So, yeah, that was a good job. Hopefully, with the next video game movie coming out is Rampage. So,
Rampage.
well, that one looks super cheesy. So we'll see how that turns out with The Rock. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's it. That's a small movie review. Like I said, I was waiting for this guy. I wanted to go see it with him, Disney. So, like you guys probably recognize him. He was in my Call of Duty review, and then
And PUBG.
yeah, and the PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds review. I was playing with him. We had got early release copies. So there we go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and remember, guys, when you guys are gaming, power up.